You are listening to the Showbiz Side Hustle podcast, powered by PerformerPreneur. I am your host here, Nicole Louise Geddes, and together we'll be delving into all of the ways that a showbiz side hustle can support you now and long into the future. So sit back, relax, and listen in, and together let's get inspired to take action to create the life, future, and business of your dreams. This episode is sponsored by the Showbiz Side Hustle Handbook, available on Kindle and in paperback over on Amazon. Follow the simple tasks laid out over 3 easy-to-action sections and effectively build a strong business foundation for a successful showbiz side hustle. Hello, everybody, and welcome not just to the Showbiz Side Hustle podcast, but to 2025. Yes, you heard it right. This is the first podcast of the new year. So happy new year to everybody listening in, whether that's January, February, or beyond. This podcast is going to really help you to embrace the year ahead, to set some tasks, not goals, and to really have some intention about where you want to go with your dreams and your desires this year. So, as I just said, we're not going to set goals today. On everybody else's podcasts, in everybody else's spaces, communities, offerings, workshops, they're saying set goals, set goals, set goals, set goals. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit and leave you over there with them setting your goals and have a little bit more of an exciting outlook and take on the new year. So listen to me and have a little think about whether these next 5 really simple tasks will just mix it up and get you excited for the year, for the month, for the quarter, whenever you're listening in. These tasks will really help you to move forward swiftly and strategically, and with the joy that we're all hoping to create with our businesses and our side hustles and our performing careers. So having a little think and a look back to 2024, or if you're listening mid-year, last month, last quarter, last birthday, whatever makes it sound and feel aligned for you today, then we're going to have a little look back. We're going to use last year because this is my New Year's podcast, and we're going to name that year. So have a little moment of reflection, look back at 2024 and give your year a name. That was the year of 2024, the year of travel, the year of adventure, the year of growth, the year of strategy, the year of finding yourself. I don't know what that will be. This is such an individual task for each of you, but please do take a moment and feel empowered, embrace last year and give it a name, even if it was something like grief or loss or transition. That's okay too, but we're going to name that year and we're going to move forward into a brand new year with so much intention, so much desire and vision and excitement that last year will just become a huge part of your story, and we're going to move on to the next chapter. So the first task today was to name last year. I'd really love you to pop in the comments, come over to my PerformerPreneur free Facebook group, PerformerPreneur, the Side Hustle Hub, and let me know what the year was last year. Or come and find me on socials and give me a little like or a DM or an inbox and tell me what that year was called for you last year, 2024. The next thing I want you to think about, and as I say, no goal setting here today. We're going to do that with our other mentors, our other podcasts, our other people. Today, we're just getting excited about what is possible for each and every one of you. So please now think about 3 words that you want to take into this new year to live by, to use as your North Star, to really work out what when you've got a problem or a question or you're stuck at a crossroads, these 3 words will guide you. So they could be anything from strength, from ease, from compatibility, from must-dos, from achieving, anything at all, from growth, mindset. Mine, for instance, are family and time and travel. Things like that work really well. I've had ease in the past. I've had strength. And they can be words that will override multitude of different things and just really kind of bring back home in your heart of where you want to go and where you want to be. So 3 words, they can be any 3 words. Have a think. It's not an easy thing to do, to just pluck 3 words out. It will take some time. I advise a little spider diagram or a brain dump, a bit of journaling. What do you want this year to look like? And what 3 words can help you stay on track and in line? And the third thing, 5 fingers, but I meant third thing. Third thing, if you're watching on YouTube, third thing is in and out. We've seen this on TikTok. We've seen this on Instagram. People do it. It's a trend, but it's actually a really good one. So please do, again, have a little sit down, have a little think, grab a pen, grab a paper, grab a cup of coffee, glass of wine, and see what you want to take with you into 2025 and what you want to leave out. So that could be money struggles. You want to leave friendships that don't serve you anymore. You want to stop hustling and working night shifts. I don't know. And then what do you want to bring in? You want to bring in more comfort, more, I'm stuck for words today. You want to bring in more joy. You want to bring in more travel. You want to bring in more communication. There's so many things that you could bring in and leave out. And again, it's so individual. It's so personal. So sit down, have a think, and bring those words to your heart, and then write them down and go one step further and release them. You could sleep with the in things under your pillow tonight, and you could burn the out things in a small, very safe fire ritual in your garden, in something that is not flammable, obviously. So please have a little go at that as well, because that will just add another element to the ins and outs for 2025. And then the other thing to think about, and everybody kind of seems to be doing this on social media, they're talking about their era. What era are you going into? So have a moment, reflect, get excited, bring forward all your intentions, your excitement, the direction, the vision, the goals, the things that you've set elsewhere. And what era are you in? 2025, the era of. What's it going to be? The era of no regrets, the era of shouting louder, the era of keeping things simple, whatever that is. I want you to own it, get the Taylor Swift in you and own that era, okay? So we've had a little think about the name of last year. We've named the year 2024, write it down, own it, get excited that it's been and gone, done and dusted, and we're moving on with our 3 words to keep us on track in 2025. Followed by our in and our out, and then go one step further, as I said, do a little fire ritual with the outs, and sleep with the ins under your pillow tonight to really manifest them and to get them really soul-centered. And what era are you in? What would you like this year to be the beginning of? I am in the year of, and then own it. Own that word. Own that era, write it down, tattoo it, pop it on your pinboard, whatever it takes. Make sure these things that are much more exciting than goal setting, much more instant than vision boards and manifesting. Make sure these things are visible in your day-to-day life so you can take them with you, you can get excited, you can remember. And the last task, number 5, that I would love you to do is to preempt what you're going to call this year. And then it'll be really good to reflect at the end of the year to see whether you actually stayed on track, stayed aligned, and actually let's make it really clear that it's okay to move, to be agile, to change direction, to pivot. So it's just a fun task to look back and think and see whether you had in your sights the year that you thought, or whether actually life got in the way, or things changed, or you pivoted, you got excited about a new project and it went in a completely different direction. Ladies, gents, everybody listening, I wish you the happiest of 2025s. I am here to support you in so many ways. Please reach out on DMs, email, join the free Facebook group, grab the handbook, listen to the podcast, come and find me in the membership. You'll also this year see me talking on other people's podcasts. My big mission for this year is to spread the word, to make even more impact, to reach even more people. And when I hit the UK in the middle of 2025, I'm going to be doing a lot more in person. I want to know who you are. I want to see you. I want to be part of your world, and I want you to be part of my community. So there's a little insight into my kind of ideas and visions for 2025, and I have done some goal setting, but today we were just really getting some excitement surrounding what is possible, the potential for you in 2025. Thank you for listening, and I'll be excited to be back with you next week with more tangible things to get on and do. Big love. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining me here on the Showbiz Side Hustle podcast. So until next time, please do take a little bit of action, that very first step, and make sure that you are doing something for you and your Showbiz Side Hustle this week to move you forward and get you heading quickly and swiftly and strategically towards success.